Hello everyone, here I am here on the bus just with my son. I'm going to continue the Daf Yomi, the daily Talmud from Masechet Nedarim, from the Daf Yomi. That is, we're concentrating on page Nun Chet, that is page number 58 inside the Daf Yomi respectively. Here I am just actually quite near Ben Gurion Airport at the moment, just taking my kids to my in-laws house. Here's my son Itamar. You want to say hi to everyone? Say Chanukah Sameach to everyone? Yes, this is my champion. So I'm going to concentrate on the daf today. We are dealing with page number 58, and it's learning about a concept. There's a concept in the Talmud called the Davar She-Yesh Lo Matirin. There's two different cases over here, where we have like a case of, we're talking about today about the sabbatical produce. We know every 7 years, the produce that is grown inside a field is left to be hepka, again ownerless at a different stage in time. It's got the ownerless status where anyone can go and pick it up at on the 7th year. So what's interesting is that there's two different case scenarios over here. We talked about yesterday about mixtures. What if you put something forbidden in a pot where there's something forbidden in a pot where everything is permissible? Like, for example, I gave the example yesterday of milk spilling into a meat stew, into a meat pot. There's a concept called nullification, where, for example, if milk drops into a pot of meat with 60 times the amount, it will be nullified and it's going to be kosher to eat in, according to many of the Rabbanim, in those circumstances if it's got no specific taste of itself to it, because it's nullified. How about, what if it's a case scenario over here where we're talking about you've got, within regards to a pot where something that is considered kilayim, some forbidden mixture, is going to be dropped inside a pot of something that's kosher inside of it. The rabbis, Rabbi Simon, Rabbi Shimon, is going to say this kilayim, or the truma, which is nullified usual and is got a forbidden entity to it. It's considered forbidden. If it's going to mix into a mixture of things that is permissible, it will be nullified, because it's always going to be forbidden, this item. It's got an item of forbiddenness, and if it's mixed inside a mixture, it's going to become nullified. What if you've got an item though, which is, we're talking about potentially Shemitah, according to Rabbi Simon, or you've got something that is untied produce, that once it's tied, it's going to be considered mutar, it's going to be permissible. What if something permissible at a later stage is going to fall in a mixture with other things which is permissible? You would assume most of the time it's fine to eat. However, no, if it's got, and if it's an item that can become permissible because of a time constraint or something else, it's considered the Davar She-Yesh Lo Matirin. And we say that items that are Davar She-Yesh Lo Matirin, if it's going to fall into something else, according to Rabbi Shimon, Rabbi Simon, it is going to be forbidden to eat until the item itself would have become permissible retroactively in many of the cases. So that's actually going to be forbidden to eat. And according to some Rabbanim, not even bottled, not nullified, even if you've got 1,000 against it over here. So the concept we're learning today in today's Talmud is Davar She-Yesh Lo Matirin, and that's a very, very interesting topic. And we're also talking about the sabbatical in today's Daf Yomi. Over here we are, and very, very interesting concept. You want to wish Chanukah Sameach to everyone, Itamar? Itamar, bo. Say Chanukah Sameach.
Chanukah Sameach.
Yeah, to everyone else. And yes, that's an interesting insight to the daily Gemara. We're talking about mixtures. It's actually, I think in another page, the run is actually going to bring out all about the considers of Davar She-Yesh Lo Matirin. It's actually interesting, people that learn kashrut, smicha, they get their rabbinic certificate, they learn all about the concept of Davar She-Yesh Lo Matirin. It's a big core section of the syllabus when people are learning to get their rabbinic ordination, which is very much featured in Issue Heter, one of the smichas. I'm going to leave you some scenes of the city I'm entering in. This is where my in-laws live. It's the city of Elad. Over here you can see inside the background. This is the city on Yom Ha'atzmaut. Unfortunately, there was a terrible terrorist incident that took place in the city, in a park very near where I'm driving, where I'm on the bus here. This is the logo of the city. Get a extra tidbit on Daf Yomi, and this is all the sections of building work. Guys, have an awesome day. Enjoy.